Hello, everyone. It's Inktober tour time. I am sick. I'm going to talk about things like how far did I get, my thought process on every single piece. I'm also going to show the supplies. Let's do that right now. These are just some liners, different kind of liners, and black brush mark, black brush pen. And then I used these two Ohuhu pastel set gray tones, but this one actually ran out. So I had to find a different marker to fit the same color. So I picked this random pro marker IC grade 3 that I thought that fit pretty closely. It's interesting to actually see if we can see the point that I had to change the marker. But those are what I actually pretty much used. And oh, it was right here. And I also used this gray pen to line one of the works, but I didn't like how it looked. So after that, I just turned into like a pencil and eraser, you know. But let's go. I have actually marked the page for me. How nice. Thank you. Pass me. So right away we can see that I wanted to use one page for sketching and one page for like two pieces. And right away I can say I didn't know what I was going to do for this Inktober. I didn't have a prompt list. I didn't have plan. And we can see like from here straight away, I used the gray pencil for sketching here. And I didn't like how messy it looked. I like how when I turned into like pencil and eraser, the pieces became really like cleaner looking. And for this first day, like I said, I had no idea what to do, and a lot of these pieces turned out to be like background illustrations. So this one, I'm gonna critique myself, and I think this one is really busy. There's like a lot of stuff going on all the way around, but I do like the idea that there's like some kind of weird hole the stuff comes out of. I think that's kind of funny. But that was day one, and I actually really liked the Inktober day two. I actually did like a digital piece for this in school. I'm going to put it on the screen if I can. I made it in Adobe InDesign so that I had to like show my teachers that I know how to use the program. So that was kind of fun, and I like the idea of it. It's like a random floating island, and there's like water coming out of there. I think the concept is just really fun. I like this, and I never really used black as a color in pieces. So I really like how this Inktober, I kind of just like put black everywhere and used it as a color. I thought that was really fun, and I think it like pops up very nicely. Then we go to day 3 and day 4. I really like this sketch. Not, I don't think it's particularly any good sketch, but I like the idea of it. It's like a really round hill, and there's gravestones on it, and they like go around the sides as well. I think that was kind of funny, and I also like this sketch a lot. And this one, I like this piece too, but I do really like the sketch. I think it just has like some kind of flow to it that the actual piece doesn't. I talked about this one like really briefly on, I did one Inktober drawing video. I talked about this there a little bit, but I really like the idea that this was like a grave and the moon comes out of it, which means like this is the moon's grave. Like, I don't know. I just thought that it was kind of funny, like storytelling thing, and there's also like a little flower there. Don't know if you can see it. It's like somebody brought the moon a flower to remember them. That's cute. And I also like how I started breaking the borders. Like on here, I think I almost every piece I broke the border somehow. I like these like go just a little bit over there, and like the clouds go a little over there, and these. I just thought that that was really fun, and I used that a lot. Like in here, you can see like I break the border here too. And the day 4, I don't think there's any particular story. There's just like, I think I wrote on my Instagram like description for this photo, like living elk yolk on mushrooms or something like that. But I just really liked how I drew the mushrooms here. So and I think I do really like the dripping effect. I like the leg of the mushroom is like clean white. I didn't shadow these. I think those look pretty nice. So these are one of my favorites actually from the whole Inktober. And then this sketch was actually from Pinterest. Uh, I just wanted to doodle something. I noticed really quickly when I went through Inktober that I missed like freely doodling things because I just didn't feel bothered to doodle outside Inktober just because I was so tired and I was like I had school stress and I was sick and stuff like that. So this was just a random sketch. I made a video about this one actually. It's in the channel. Feel free to check that out because I'm not going to talk too much about this one because there's a whole video of me talking why I did what I did in here. But I do really like this. I like the expressions of the whales. I like the white shell pen. I just really like this piece. And this one was uh, day 6 was really random. I think I was watching like Midsummer Murders or something, and I was just like doodling away. Like here, I made a really loose doodle, and I was like, "That's good enough. Let's just go with that." A lot of these Inktober pieces are me just like, "Oh, let's just go with that." I don't know if I can do more today, kind of way. And these are just me doodling like random stuff, and that's received from a thrift store. And yeah, these are like very not so thought through pieces either. Like I didn't have room to sketch in here. These sketches are for this one, but I really just had to go with like the first things that came to my mind. So this is like very very piled up, very like squeezed together. There's like some snails, and that's supposed to be a frog, and there's a bird with like boots. And we kind of visit a snail with the scarf later on, so keep that in mind. Then day 8 is just like I really like the line of the, what is this called, like a shore, not a beach, but like the line of where the ground meets water. I don't know, I kind of like this line a lot. And then there's like these random they kind of look like tentacles maybe coming out of anywhere, and I like these I cannot remember what this is actually in English. Lumpenlehti, that's what it is. Nothing really particular to say about this. This is also like the ground is just like plain white. I didn't like shadow that or anything. I kind of like that. And we can also see like me breaking the border. Uh, these sketches, we were actually watching the Star Wars series. It's like Andor or something. I'm I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I'm totally butchering that name right now. But these were like this, and this was like a sketch about that. And I drew this one in like dark, so I didn't really see how things were turning out. But I do like this tree. The point of this is like these are different kind of trees with different elements or something. This tree is like made of fire, but there's fishes inside there. And this tree is just like glass, but there's water inside there, and it's like boiling, as you can see. And then this tree is just like bubbles of air, and there's like birds flying there. I don't know. And then this one actually, I doodled this one on another sketchbook that it's like a common place notebook that I bring with me to like school to take notes and stuff. But I could not find the page that I doodled this on. I have a picture of it on my Instagram stories though, But I think it's really stiff. I think the idea of this one's just like there are flowing platforms. This is like the parking lot, and this is like a train platform, and the train just like goes around it. And don't ask how it's gonna survive that angle. I'm not the storyteller here. Then day 11 and 12, I really like this piece. The point of it is like it's a planet, and then there's like an ocean part that is just like giant trees growing out of there, and then there's like whales and fishes swimming around the planet. These are just like random doodles that I was like missing. I was thinking like maybe I could do something like this for one day, but I couldn't fit the idea in like these boxes. And I felt like I needed to do the boxes since I have been doing this. And this is just a random tree that I actually, it's inspired from one sketch that I did in the sketchbook before. I don't like how I had to put like white gel pen spots on the mushrooms. I thought that they looked better just plain black. But I think I wanted to like bring them out of these like shadowy pits. Like there's something, they're their own thing. But after all, I do like the shape of the tree trunk and the tree itself. I like this one. There's things that I don't like about it, but most of it I do. Then these two I actually did the same day. I was chatting with my sister, and I had this idea that there's like giant mushrooms, and like when they go like a little bit like this, and then there I thought that there would be like water piling up in there in the middle, and there would be like fishes, and somebody's fishing. Like, let's imagine there's like another mushroom right here, and they're fishing from there. I don't actually really know what this is about. It's kind of like a rose tree that also rains down. Okay, I don't know. Let's just move on. Not really anything to say about these ones. Then I was feeling like I had done so many backgrounds, and all of them had to be like very storytelling, and I just wanted to draw something different. So I drew like this person has like a swan in their hair. I had done like years ago uh, a similar kind of picture where there was like a bird nest and there were like eggs coming out of the hair, and it said something like bad hair day, and I still really like that like illustration. I don't know why. And this one was just really random. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm kind of like, can this snake actually fit the two heads down there, like inside there? I don't think so. But I do really like the black square on that one. And these were just like me wanting to doodle something random. I think I was watching Downton Abbey while I was doing this. I really like, I had this similar recipe receipt in one of my older sketchbooks that I have done tours about, because one grocery store the receipts are always blue. So I don't know why, but I just think that's funny, so I like to put those in here. They kind of pop. And I like this one. It's like, bruh, I'm melting, you know. And this one is cute too. Then I got sick a little bit. I don't think I was sick that long that time, but you know how it is. And then I started wearing my hair a little bit like, I took my bangs like on the side of the head. But now I'm not doing that anymore because I realized I look like an actual egg. And I think that one is a sketch for this one. But let's talk about this one first. Day 17. This is like two planets, and there's a bridge going over there. I think this black stuff is kind of unnecessary, but I just wanted to have the black stuff somewhere in that too. Nothing really say about that one. This day 18 is actually interesting. It's inspired by the game Frambo. It's very beautifully made game. I have watched game tunes about it like years ago, and I binge watched those playthroughs again. And there's like these creature who are stuck on the trees, that you have to comb their hair so that they like get free and they can fly away. So I do actually really like this piece. One of my favorites. Oh, day 19 and 20. As you can see, this was like my first sketch, and I was like, that's good enough, let's go with that. But I kind of like how I did, like, I wanted to make it look like it's an actual ocean, so I make like some ways this white pattern, kind of. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. And this one is, I said that we were going to visit a snail with a scarf later on, and that's what I did. Nothing really to say about there's a snake on somebody's panties. Nothing really else to say about this. This is a sketch that we are coming to visit right here, and it's also the last day that I did of the Inktober. So I got the day 21, and I think this is pretty weak piece for the last day, but I think it also shows that I was kind of getting like really burnt out. I was not feeling it. I like the idea there's like random tables tied to a tree. I think this idea like came from the one sketch that I had that was like the bed tied to a tree. Wasn't it like in the very first pages? Here, I like this idea a lot, so I like made. I don't like it. I really prefer the sketch here, but I think this really shows how I was feeling. And these were just like me doodling. I did these before I did that one because I just wanted to draw something else than these kind of pieces. So I got to day 21, and I've never actually gotten this far. Or maybe I have, like, when I was younger, I maybe did like really simple, like little doodles, and I got to day final. But this is actually the longest that I have done actual, like, little pieces. And I'm so glad that I did not actually do like full page illustrations, because I wouldn't have gotten this far if I would have done that. So that's all of my Inktober. How I'm feeling about failing. I don't think Inktober or any kind of draw every day for this amount of time are that serious, that if you do not do that, then you have kind of failed as an artist. Or maybe you have done something every day but you have not done like final pieces, then you feel like you have not actually done the things. I actually did some of these pieces like on the same day. I did multiple pieces. I think I did these like in one day and stuff like that, because I just felt that when I felt inspired enough, I had to use that choose, inspirational choose, kind of, and use it for my benefit and do like this. I think I did on the same day too. Um, so that I could have a rest day tomorrow if I felt like not drawing. But after all, I'm really happy that I did this. And I'm very happy that I got this far as I did. And like I said, there's some pieces that I really liked, and they wouldn't have not gotten alive if I wouldn't have had this like challenge to do. And I really wanted to keep like all my Inktober's in one place. And that was my Inktober tour. Um, After all, I think this was a success. I don't think I have failed as a human being because I did do 31 days. But I did draw, and I used black a lot and gray tones. That was fun because I have used a lot of markers and colors and stuff. It was fun to work. Like I said, I had two markers, a lighter and darker. And like here, I was like blending them to make a, like a little bit of gradient there. and layering them on top of each other. I thought that was really fun and like learn techniques with just like very limited color palette, like make things stand out and fade out in a way. Now I'm just rambling. I don't think I have anything else to really say. I'm going to find a good page to stop this. Let's stop it here. Thank you so much for watching. Did I do the diddly-do? I don't know why I have started saying that. It was just like a joke, like I was going to say something else, and then I just stumbled upon my words, and I was like diddly-do-diddly-da. And now it's like stuck with me. Did I diddly-diddly-do? Let me know. I hope you had fun. I had fun. Maybe not every day that I was doing this, but now that I'm feeling it, I have fun. And it was nice to go through and think and see like my thought process and what I was feeling in one particular day when I had stronger pieces and what I didn't like so much. But if you did Inktober, I hope you are happy with it. Even if you're not happy with all of the pieces, you did something. That's what matters. And even if you did not participate in Inktober, you're still valid. Remember that. Because I think nowadays, Inktober challenges and stuff always have that kind of idea that every piece has to be like final illustration and everything has to be like big and strong and you have to do well every day, and that's not the point. At least that's what I think we are not meant to be good at art, we are meant to enjoy it. That might sound a little bit weird, but that's what I think. Thank you all so much for watching and taking a peek inside my sketchbook. I'm so happy. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you. What are my lines when I finish a video? I don't remember. Anyway, bye bye.